Hey, okay. It's been a really crazy last 2 weeks, 3 weeks. I felt like I haven't really got much done on the dome house. So yeah, and I think it's gonna be a crazy next couple of weeks. We have some friends coming. We have some workers on the house. I finally decided that, well, I'm a bit in a time crunch. I have to, I can't be here forever. I gotta go back and find employment and make some money. And I don't have all the money in the world. So I have to start compromising. Anyways, I'll explain more about that later. But for now, here's the post that we were digging earlier, a couple of days ago. We poured some concrete right there. It doesn't look very strong, so I think what I'll do is there's this cable here, and there is an anchor down there, but it's really loose. So I'm gonna take this out using these, and then hopefully I can tighten this rope, this wire, so whenever the high voltage line pulls this is the last cement post on the line, so everything's gonna get pulled that way. And so I'm going to try to have pull this really tight so this thing doesn't tip over, because it doesn't look like it's very deep, and I could only really dig so much around it, and the ground is very soft. So I'm gonna try to tighten it, and then later on we got a meeting with a couple of guys that are doing the rendering, and then just a bunch of other people are coming by to do stuff. So hopefully we can get some stuff done. We can't finish the dome yet because it rained the last 2 days, and when the brick is really wet, it doesn't stick to the mortar. And since we're so high up now, the bricks just want to slide off, and that's very dangerous. So we have to wait for the brick to be dry before we lay. But I think what we'll do today is set up the second dome foundation, like the forms, so that we can start pouring today or tomorrow. And I'm hoping to get that done in like a day and a half, but we'll see. Okay, let's do it.
Good morning. It's me and
me.
This morning was interesting. We have this circle here.
Oh, sitting circle.
This is the sitting circle. This is how we sit. And we had some fighting. Not with Guillermo, but we had some disagreements with some people who are helping us. And I can't say anything, so that's probably for the better for everyone. And right?
Yeah.
And I don't actually know what Guillermo did, but everyone was laughing by the end. So you must have done something right. Progress update given to you not by me.
Oh.
First, let's look at this. This is where Guillermo thought he was going to make the moon gate, but maybe it will be better over there. So I cleaned up the walkway so we could walk.
Okay.
Hey!
Hey! Did you want me to explain what happened over there?
Yeah.
Okay. So I hired a guy to do a job, and then his helper I guess they had a different agreement that the helper was going to do most of the job, and then the helper was ready to start the job, but the guy I hired wanted to do the job a different way. So the disagreement was about who was really going to do the job. So basically all I said was, I want the older guy to do the job because he's the one that I talked to first. So he's going to do that job. And then the younger guy will be doing a different job for me because he looks like he's fitter, and yeah, whatever. I like the way he works also. They're both good guys. They're great. So the younger guy is going to do the foundation and the floor for the second dome. And so in my mind, I thought I was going to do all of it, but because we don't have that much time and because of other reasons, I think it's okay now that I get to just be managing the job versus actually building a lot of it. But I'm happy that I got to do 99% of this dome. I got to do by myself, and so the other stuff will just be. So yeah, the other reason, it's not just time wise, it's not just because of time. The reason why I'm okay like delegating the work now is that I get to employ people in the town, and because it's not the area here, there's not a lot of work. So anytime there's work, people really appreciate when you hire them. So my goal is just to hire whenever I feel like people are honest and hardworking. I hire them, and then I get to help them make some money and income. And it's a way for me to support the community. And if I support them, hopefully they can help me in the future, just to take care of the place, and they can feel like it's something that they help build, something so strange like this. Okay, so the younger guy will do the ring and the floor. The older guy, so yeah, he's gonna do all that. He said he'll do it in 1 week, and that's interesting because I did it in 1 week. So then the older guy is going to do the rendering, which is basically this but way more beautiful. It's just putting cement on the wall, and so that maybe hopefully in about 2-3 weeks time we'll be able to paint this thing. The other update is that the electrician, hopefully in 2-3 days time, will have the electric cables connected so that we'll have electricity by the end of the week, hopefully. Oh, another side project. Okay, this thing, oh shit. You might be wondering what this thing is. So I'll tell you, it's a treehouse. I'm going to put it up high. This is a treehouse that I'm gonna put up really high up. And it's got a door, so you can go in it, and we're going to have a bed inside. Basically, right now what we need to do for it is have a, so that when it rains we don't get rained on, and then put a frame for the bed and everything. This is kind of like the least of my worries, I guess, but hopefully I think it'll be a really cool addition to the house. I don't know if I can close it. Yeah, it needs a little bit of work yet, but once I have electricity, the welder will come and fix a bunch of the stuff that needs fixing. But for now, it's just hanging out right here. We'll probably have to paint some anti like rusting paint on it. But that's it. Whew. Another day here at the dome project, dome house. Today and the last 2-3 days, I've been helping the electrician because we got these really thick cables, 3-phase with the neutral. For my house, we're gonna use 1-phase and a neutral, and each one of these is at 220. It's disconnected, so there's no problem whatsoever. Yeah, it's 220 volts, maybe a little higher, and then a neutral. And then what we're doing right now is trying to pull this cable about 100 meters, but it keeps getting stuck on different posts. So the setup right now is that we got a cable over there, and I'm pulling it up through a carabiner over there. Why it's out of focus. Carabiner, and then the carabiner, like the other day, is connected to this I don't know what you call it, chain fall hoist system. I can reach all the way to the top. The bricks will just go to about here. So I'm thinking 1, 2, 3. 3/4 more bricks, which is 1 day's work, if we can get to that. So I'm gonna get it to that level. It's stuck on this side, so I'm gonna lift it up. bathroom. Shower, I think toilet, entrance, and then sink. Nice.
Okay, so today I did my first ever full bricklaying experience. I know you're all dying to see how it went. Dun 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 dun. Dun. Am I natural? No. But I did figure it out. I ended up being able to kind of get a lot of the arch done, which is good news, and it's already messed up. Not my fault, so it kind of doesn't matter if it's a little messed up more.
Hey there. So this is voiceover because the next couple of minutes it's just videos of time-lapse videos of me laying the bricks. I just wanted to give you more information about what's going on. Basically, I built this scaffold out of the ladder, 2 ladders that I had, and it's very small, but it is sturdy. It was maybe 30-40 centimeters below the top of the dome, and there my times where my hands have to be kind of high up in order for me to put the bricks up there. So the process was very slow because my hands would get tired, or mostly because at that steep angle, the brick does not really want to stay up very well. It basically starts to slide off, and if I move the compass arm too quickly, they will slide off. I wasn't able to get any videos of them falling, but when they fall, it's very scary because they fall on the ground, they shatter, and it makes a very loud sound. I actually had a couple of close calls where I put the brick and I moved the compass arm, and as I'm reaching down to grab the next brick, a few times the brick that I just laid would slide off and just miss my head by a little bit. Anyways, the process is very slow, but it's fun to see it like sped up like this. Just because it's the end of the brick laying for the first dome, and it's very exciting. I don't think you'll see the end of the. Yeah, you won't see the end in this video. That will be for the next video. But we get really close with this one. There's another thing that... Oh, there's a car outside. Another thing that was taking a really long time was that I had to keep going down to get more mortar mix. And that's basically it. It's quite a workout, to do the whole thing. But it's really rewarding and it's really fun. So, you'll get to see the finished dome, I think, next video. For this one, just enjoy the last few bricks and then a little bit of a cleanup.